What is up, everyone? Welcome to the first bonus episode of Let's Play Injustice 2. I am host, of course, Mr. Espinoza X. And in these couple bonus episodes, I'm going to show off all of the 9 DLC characters that came out in this game. And it is quite a DLC lineup. You got the likes of 2 Mortal Kombat characters, Hellboy, and the reason why I'm doing this is because the Ninja Turtles are coming out in February 13th. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this and stuff. And it's just awesome, you know. It's very, very awesome. I applaud you, NetherRealm Studios. But anyway, first up, Red Hood, the first DLC character that came out. Now, I'm gonna say this now. There's certain characters I do not know how to use. So to make it easier for me, for those characters that I do not know how to use, I'm going to set the difficulty to very easy. For characters that I do know how to use, of course, I'm going to set it to medium. But for characters that I do know how to use, but sometimes I have a hard time with them, I'm just going to set it to easy pretty much. So yeah, so just bear with me, everyone. So yeah. But yes, the Red Hood, the first DLC character that came out. Again, this character I do not know how to use to save my life. Honestly, it's just the style of him. I don't know what it is and stuff. It's just it. I don't know. I like this character seems very cool. I know certain people who know how to use him, especially my cousin. Who I don't know, like how could he pull off such these crazy combos with this character? I really don't know. I mean, he seems like a cool character. It's just I don't know how to use him. So that's why I just, you know what, I'm just gonna set it to very easy and stuff. I tried doing it medium, but I did. I kept getting my butt whooped. So yeah. But who is the Red Hood? Who is he? Well, before he was the Red Hood, he was Jason Todd. Now, there's of course again, you know, many different changes into, you know, a character's backstory. Um, he had Jason Todd had actually 2 backstories and stuff. In the pre-Crisis on Infinite Earths, he was his origin was pretty much similar to the original Robin, Dick Grayson. Well, he later um, turned to Nightwing. But yeah, like I guess he was an acrobat, you know, his parents were acrobats too. And apparently I guess he was killed by Killer Croc. But we're not going to focus on that one because that was pretty much like a rip-off of Dick Grayson. We're focusing on, of course, the post-Crisis on Infinite Earths origin story. The origin story that everyone knows about Jason Todd. The real origin story of Jason Todd. So, pretty much Jason Todd was pretty much an orphan and stuff. And, you know, he pretty much stole to survive. Um, and then one day, Batman was, you know, gonna, you know, go back to his Batmobile. And he had parked it, like, in an alleyway, pretty much. And then he goes and he sees that the tires are gone from the Batmobile. He's like, how is this possible? Like, what the heck? And then who does he see trying to take off the final tire for the Batmobile? Why, none other than Jason Todd. And, you know, he pretty much, you know, he was like very intrigued by Jason Todd. And after that, he pretty much adopted him and stuff. And, he made him Robin, the second Robin, and stuff. The only difference is that Jason Todd, of course, is a very rash and arrogant character. He also has a very hot head. You know, he gets very angry easily and stuff. So yeah. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I was just really thinking right now. I'm literally thinking like, okay. I'm literally thinking like, what stuff I remembered. But yeah. But I think the only reason people remember Jason Todd was, of course, you know, the death of Robin story arc, which was in 1988 and stuff. So pretty much, yeah, I guess Jason Todd discovered, who his real mom was, and apparently she was still alive. But it turns out she was working for the Joker, and they kidnapped Jason Todd, lock him up in a room and stuff. But of course, how the Joker is, he pretty much, um, I guess, he betrayed Jason Todd, biological mom, and of course, the infamous beating with the crowbar to Jason Todd. Yes, everyone knows about this. Yeah, Jason's Joker beat Jason Todd with a crowbar, and then he pretty much just left him for dead. And then I guess he was pretty much still alive, just he suffered many major injuries, and then he sees that the Joker planted a bomb. The house exploded. Um, it was funny too because in 1988 when the comic was released, um, the fate of Jason Todd was literally like left to fans. Since the internet didn't exist back then, pretty much people resulted into using these two phone numbers. I think they're 1-800 numbers. I really don't remember. But one phone number was for keeping Jason Todd alive. The other one was killing off Jason Todd. I guess everyone voted to kill off Jason Todd, and yeah, so pretty much the house just exploded and everything, and then Batman was right there, trying to find his body, and yep, he was dead. And ever since then, it's just been like, I don't know how long he's been dead. It's been really like a long time. But pretty much, I guess Ra's al Ghul took him to the Lazarus pit to revive him, to kind of like get like pretty much like a forgiveness for Batman, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, let me revive your old partner." But of course, the effects of the Lazarus pit, for people that are actually dead are, something else. So he wasn't really the Jason Todd that Batman knew. He later on adopted the persona of Red Hood, who is of course an pretty much just like the Punisher. He goes and kills bad guys pretty much. So yeah. Um, I think many people remember Red Hood from that one Batman animated movie called Under the Red Hood, and it was a really awesome movie. It really was, and stuff. Jensen Ackles voices Red Hood. Many of you guys know him from Supernatural as Dean Winchester. No, I think Winchester. I really don't remember, but yeah. Jason Todd's a cool character. Honestly, he really is. It's crazy how they took a dead Robin and make such a cool character. I mean, he's not the first Red Hood, of course, the Joker before he, turned into Joker. He was the Red Hood. So I could see why he adopted the Red Hood persona, because, he wants revenge on the Joker for, killing him pretty much. So yeah. So yeah, sorry. I'm just really thinking right now. I'm like, okay. I'm just really thinking. I don't know fully about the whole origin story, but if you guys want a full explanation, I know there's a YouTube channel that always talks about origins of superheroes or comic book characters pretty much. So if you guys want like a full explanation, just check it out pretty much. I'm pretty sure there's many people who could explain better than I could. So yeah. But anyway, so the character of Red Hood in this game, I don't know what it is. Um, it's just his style is very different from other characters who know how to use a gun, from like Destro from the first Injustice game and and stuff. I was really hyped up for him. I really was. When I when he was finally released, I was like, I do not know how to use him. Like, I don't know. Just to me, his controllers were really, really stiff. I'm not. I don't know what it is. But I've seen people who know how to use him. I've fought people who know how to use him online. So yeah. Also, I want to point out that I'm just gonna do the five character battle and stuff, you know, because I just don't want to have these videos drag on. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know what it is. But Red Hood is just a cool character and stuff. So yeah. Um, Here facing off against Brainiac, which is of course the final boss of the, you know, the latter games. So yeah, or the battle simulators. Is that what it's called? So yeah. Um, but yeah, um, that movie was just really awesome. Jensen Ackles does a good job voicing Red Hood and stuff. Um, and it's crazy because Neil Patrick Harris, out of all people, is actually Nightwing. When I saw that, I'm like, what? That's crazy. I did not know that. So it's a really cool movie, honestly. It really is. It's, you know, if they were ever to make like a Batman movie based off, you know, the red like the rival of Red Hood, which I'm pretty sure they are gonna do with the Batman solo movie that they're gonna do for the DCEU. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that and stuff. And I'm just saying, you know, they should really adapt from that animated movie and make it into a real life movie, because that would be a heck of a movie. It really would. But who do I think should play Red Hood? I think Jensen Ackles should play Red Hood, but he's actually a much more, he's actually more older than, he's actually old, and Red Hood is, you know, pretty much still like, and like, I don't know, like a teenager, since he was in the Lazarus Pit, and thanks to the Lazarus Pit, I guess he adopted like a, you know, this, I guess he could like regenerate powers, pretty much like Wolverine. I think he also develops, I'm not sure if he did super strength. I'm really not sure. But anyway, here I defeated Brainiac, so yay! That's actually pretty crazy. There goes down the skull ship. Yay! Goodbye. That's actually pretty cool right here. Alright, since I beat it, of course, there's a character ending, so enjoy.
That felt good. Titanium composite hollow point bullets with a C4 kicker. Fastest, most explosive ammo in the world. I made them myself. With the invasion over, Bruce and Superman started fighting again. I wasn't down with either of them. On the one hand, the regime's right. Scumbag murderers and rapists deserve to die. But on the other hand, I'm no fan of government authority, especially the dictatorial variety. So while the world's finest fight each other, I fight for the people. The weak, the innocent, anyone who can't protect themselves. When they cry out for a savior, I'll answer. As for the criminals who threaten them, they need to know that their actions have consequences. That the Red Hood is coming for them.
That Red Hood is such a badass. That's actually pretty cool that they showed off Professor Pig, one of the not so well known villains of Batman. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this bonus episode. Stay tuned for episode 2, bonus episode 2 anyway, for we will be tackling the Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei, Sub-Zero. So stay tuned for that one. But again, I don't know how to use Red Hood that much, but there's others out there. And gosh, I really sucked at commentary, did I? But you know, if you guys want a full explanation about Red Hood's origin story, just look it up on YouTube. There's other people who explain it better than me. Alright everyone, well I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. This has been Mysteries Penal Zach saying good night, good morning, good day. Whatever time you're watching this bonus episode, I will see you guys on the next one. Alright everyone, bye.